inaugurate person. For in Lagos State, nobody they go there. So for edostate, she know me. Me know her. We they go there that time. We they go there do meeting for there. But few months now, we don't hear say he want to put another person. We not go agree. Let me hold in Lagos State. Me not go come here. I don't go Lagos State now. Go impose person there. So now me. Now I get those states, Market Women Association. If he say he wants me, make he come tell me, bring Market Women, I go say, oh yeah, make would follow. But this one we want to do so, we not go take her. We not go take her from her. Because politics they come, they go. We remain inside market. Because person don't figure meet for Folashade, Tinubu, make it go put person for Lagos State. You know possible. So that's why you not see work because now about Bini, now he get us for here. Now he get market. Now he be our grandfather. Now governor, any governor when he come, now he be our small papa. Even Oshobole be our papa before. Lucky Benezio be our papa. Ojegu be our papa.
Good day, sir. Viewers, if you are watching, click on the like button, drop your comment, and also share this program. Subscribe if you have not done so. Now, Oba of Bini Ewure II attacks Yorubas in Benin Kingdom. Why? Because Folashade Tinubu wants to become the iyaloja of Benin Kingdom. What do you have to say about this?
I don't know what is actually happening to the Tinubu's administration if you do not respect the process and protocols of culture and tradition. And the Benin Kingdom, the present Oba of Benin, the Ewure II, has noticed some level of manipulation where the sitting governor in Edostate, Mwanda Obelo, went through the back door to install Folashade Tinubu as the iyaloja of Benin Kingdom, of possibly Edostate. They do have their own process where they elect iyaloti, iyaloti. That's what they call their own head, market head, woman market head, or head of market in Bini, something iyaloti or something, But that was what we had anyway. But you can see that this thing has already, triggered and opened a lot of, questioning of who the Benin Kingdom is and what they actually, represent. And they have told him, the Oba of Bini came specifically and told Mr. President and the daughter to take their iyaloja, something or whatever, somewhere. And he has already triggered a face-off between the Oba Kingdom, the kindred, the empire, against the governor of Edo State. But for people who doesn't know, up to today, in as much as we are still talking about the Benin Kingdom, the Benin still have their own commonwealth, of territories where they are overruled, or where they were in control of before now. They still maintain their commonwealth structures. And for this kind of alien, they say it's completely alien to the Bini people, and the Bini Kingdom. And for those who do not understand very well, Bini is the strongest tribe in Igodomigodo, that is formerly an Idu Kingdom. And from what the Oba was trying to put out there to the public, he made it very clear, that the Bini people are not Yorubas. They are not Yorubas. They don't have any form of connection, and they can never have any form of connection. That the Bini people do not have any element or traces of Yoruba language in Bini language. You know, whatever you are seeing is as a result of manipulation. He said they are more, you know, Igbos than Yorubas, and they do not want any culture that has to come from, you know, the Yoruba region. And now that we are seeing the Bola Ahmed Tinubu trying to extend his emperoric and tendencies, you know, and dynasty, you know, like as if he wants to conquer everywhere in Nigeria, you know, politically and otherwise, using market women, so that at the end of the day we are going to see that. But I thank God for the people, the women of Edo State. I don't know, they carry last. They said they don't want iyaloja in Edo State, and heaven will not fall, having the direct backing of the Oba of Bini, the Ewure the second, you know, with so much respect to the Bini kingdom and the Bini empire and the Bini dynasty. Yes, I have so much respect for the Bini, you know, because of the culture and tradition, you know, that have maintained over the years, and the possible realize and reawakening, you know, that they were actually Biafrans and they were actually more Igbo than, you know, being a Yoruba. I think trying to capitalize on that sentiment, maybe that's the reason why Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to do a kind of manipulation. First of all, this happened on the process, how they were able to install their governor, because that is exactly what we saw in Rivers State today. There is already crisis in Rivers State currently now, because you know, there's a massive, you know, deep face-off between Martin Ahawule and Simi Fubara. And what we are seeing today, you know, how can you take up such a challenge where you know that it is rallying to the Bini kingdom? They have not had it first. And Folashade Bola Ahmed Tinubu was secretly installed and trying to deceive the Oba again when they paid the Oba visit. Shows you they have ulterior motive. They do not have respect for the Bini kingdom. They do have no respect for the Bini empire. They do not have respect for what the symbol of what Bini represents. They went to the palace until the Bini market women staged a protest and alerted the Oba what is actually going on, and that was how Oba, you know, sent them packing from his palace, that he will not tolerate that, and after all, there's no connection between, you know, the Yoruba and the Bini kingdom, that the Binis are more Igbo than the Yorubas, because I will share so many things in common. To the surprise of many, you know, that was a big shame and a direct slap on the Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is always planning to see how he is going to, you know, manipulate the process of, you know, returning back to power through the position of iyaloja in Bini kingdom. It has already been rejected.
Viewers, if you are watching, click on the like button, drop your comment, and also share this program. Do you think this is a revenge? Because there was a time Obi of Lagos was arrested. Do you think this is a revenge?
Yes, it cannot say actually, you know, it was a revenge, but people, it has become very common, you know, this time around. At every point in time, the Yorubas are singling some certain reasons where they should carry out a certain attack to the people, you know. But you see, I thank God for the understanding, for the reawakening that is going on between the South now and the Middle Belt. I thank God for the former president of Nigeria, you know, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, who has come out and take a proper stand on the issue of South and Southeast bloc. They are planning, you know, to come into one bloc, you know, because without that, you know, yes, the Bini empire, a lot of people will say it has already been weakened, you know, but that does not mean that you are going to infiltrate them with a strange culture, you know, politically motivated, to where the Bini empire, I say, you know, stands very tall. And that was what we are saying today. It's not about Obi, you know, when you say Obi of Lagos, they didn't say Obi of Igbo land or Obi of Yoruba land and all that. And that was how the whole thing, you know, was brought to, you know, rubbish at the end of the day. Just like what we saw in Ghana, you know. But let me tell you, it cannot stand the test of time, because it has something, you know, that can have a devastating impact, and multiplying devastating impact on the relationship. They seem to be enjoying now, which we have seen very clearly, it has become a face-off, a total collapse. And for them to start making it very clearly, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to have problem with the Bini kingdom currently now. Yes, because he cannot go to the back door to impose a strange culture as something that has never. They have their own process, and anybody that is coming as the whatever iyaloja, whatever in disguise, must come from the palace. The palace need to endorse that person, in that state as the head of market women, But you can see this is a woman who goes about everywhere, the presidency, everything is totally, Yorubalized. So I do not. That is showing you, the greedy nature. And look at the damage from a different angle. There's going to be uprising, because we are hearing that, the south and southeast are coming as a block now to demand for total resource control. And when we talk about south and southeast, these are ancient old eastern region, and these are old Biafran and territory. Anybody that don't want to hear it must hear it. The Boko Haram themselves have come out to say very clearly, that taking over Biafran land is something they cannot be able to try anymore, because they have tried so many ways, even though they continue to push for political conquest, like what we are seeing now coming from the presidency, who is also want to put down his feet on edostate, like what he did in River State now, where there is also crisis. But this thing actually is not going to transform for any kind of manipulation of political vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He has failed and is completely going to be booted out in 2027. There's no kind of manipulation. No, this is the worst form of politics in the history of Nigeria, and the worst government so far. And that's what the Bini kingdom has just delivered a big blow, saying that they better align with the Igbo people than aligning with the Yorubas, just like what we are seeing currently now in the Middle Belt. So the whole film is unfolding, and I tell you in honest truth that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has continued in his calamity.
Viewers, if you are still watching, click on the like button, drop your comment and share this program. Looking at it from this aspect, means do you think this is a warning to 2027 election? Maybe Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not be endorsed in Benin.
Yeah, of course. A lot of people say, because he has been creating crisis in almost all the opposition political parties, trying to instigate Atiku against Obi, trying to do a lot of manipulations and all that. But at the end of the day, Nigerians are going to march. If we are going to record the worst voters apathy, that means we are ready for revolution.
Revolution.
Yes, if you cannot be able to get up to 30% of voters to vote in 2027, that means Nigeria is actually ready for revolution. And there's no amount of imposition and political manipulation, culturally, traditionally, and otherwise, that will stop what Nigerians intend to achieve 2027. This is a political part of the manipulation. By the time you install your daughter, as the iyaloja, there you go to Imo State, you install. You go to River State, you install. You continue to install all their daughters in all the states at the iyaloja. Then he cannot to appoint his lieutenants and his subjects as those who are going to do the bid for him. And that is what the Nigerian market women has come to reject in what transpired in Bini Kingdom and, of course, in the Oba's Palace.
2027, Monday Okpebelo, the governor of Edo State, is an APC man. Now, Oba of Bini, it seems to reject APC.
Yes, that's the thing, because he was not too comfortable, because the governor has become the face of calamity, has become the face of regret, has become the face of bad leadership, has become the face of illiteracy. In the governors, people are even complaining that that how can they have this kind of governor as person as governor, but that is APC for you. They don't care whether you are competent or not. All they want is they put you there, and whatever happens, they don't care whether you have anything to offer, whether you can even look at how the kind of foreign investors Alex Otti has been able to attract compared to what this man. You don't have the required intelligence, you don't have the capacity, to do that. But the only thing is to bring iyaloja from the back door and crown her, which has triggered a total condemnation from the citizens of Edo and other people condemning it outrightly that this thing will not actually stand. And whether by federal might or not, then if you try to activate federal might like the one you did in in River State, then you will not see Sisi as a vote from Edo State.
Let me ask you this last question before you go. Do you think if you have someone like Oba of Bini in River State, do you think state of emergency will be declared?
No, I don't think so, because it's a symbol of authority. These are empires recognized all over the world. Benin Empire is a popular empire. I'm very active as at that time. You understand? And Benin also, as an empire, controls and enjoys massive commonwealth down to anywhere. And that's why they say that anywhere you see Oba of Lagos, Oba of this, that means they are part of the commonwealth of the Bini Empire. The Yoruba nation are not known for Oba. What Oba represents in Bini language is different from what Oba represents in Yoruba language. Go and do your research, find that for yourselves. You call your own Kabiyesi or whatever you call, at the end of the day, then how come? So those places you are seeing, Oba of this, Oba of this, Oba of this, they are the commonwealth of the Bini, empire. So that to tell you how vast Bini, empire is. So with that alone, his word becomes law and order. And of course, whatever manipulation that happens, you cannot become the governor, of that state without having a pathway with, without having to enjoy the same line with the Oba of Benin. It cannot work. But I do not. I still see that maybe somewhere along the line, you can sever the relationship, and then you know that your end has finally, occurred. But what we are saying at this point in time, that the Bini Empire, the Oba Ewure, the Bini people themselves have rejected APC in Edo State. Thank you.